Thank you, Senator. Senator Warren.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. So, SEAC ISOM, I've got a hypothetical question I want to ask you about. If over half of enlisted service members left the military within just 1 year of joining, would that constitute a crisis?
Yes, ma'am.
And if you found out that the reason for this attrition rate was low wages, what would you try to do?
I would come to you and ask for higher pay.
Okay, and if we gave you the money to do that, what would you do with that money?
We would pay those service members and hopefully increase recruiting and retention, ma'am.
Well, you may remember we started this by noting we have a waiting list of more than 7,800 children who are waiting for their child care slots and not getting them. And the principal reason for that is because we don't have enough people. Do you know what the attrition rate is for people who are hired to be child care workers for our military right now? Don't know. It's 50%. That's why I started with that hypothetical. It's 50%. And when you go ask those people, we've actually interviewed them and done studies. Why did you leave? These are people who are attracted to the work, who like babies, who like little kids, who like working in a military setting, who like the fact that the schedules are different, but it's part of their contribution. Do you know what they tell us is the number one reason they leave?
Low pay.
Low pay. Okay, so last year before last, we got into the NDAA that our military services would have money and that they would upgrade their pay scales by April 2025. We can agree it's now past April 2025, right? Which services have failed to do that? I'm a little disturbed that you don't know any of these numbers. The Army, the Navy, and the Air Force have not yet changed their pay scales, which might be the reason that we have 7,800 children waiting for care. So I appreciate that everyone says they care about childcare, they care about quality of life, all of it relates to readiness. You have the tools from Congress. We've already given them to you, and you haven't picked them up and used them. So here's my question for the Army, the Navy, and the Air Force. We're going to be back here a year from now. We do this every year. We're doing this on video right now. When I come back to ask these questions a year from now, are we still going to have a waiting list that's 7,800 babies long? Or are we going to have whittled that waiting list down because we're actually hiring enough child care workers to get the job done? Can I hear, please, from the Army?
Senator, our goal is to drop our...
I'm not asking your goal. I'm going to ask, are you going to get it done?
Senator, we're going to move out with a purpose.
All right. Navy?
Senator, I believe the Navy has taken advantage of the increased pay scales that were authorized by Congress to the point where our current staffing is at 87%, which is up from the 60s and roughly FY22. Our unmet need sits at about 1,400 right now. We have significantly increased our my child care fee assistance. And so I do think, to your point, ma'am, we have moved out with the authorities. We are making significant progress in reducing our wait list. Another thing we did inside of helping our child care workers is for anybody who works for us, their first child is free. And then their second child it's reduced further.
Okay, that's great, but that does not reduce your waiting list. Do you think it's okay to have a waiting list of 1,400 kids?
Well, I don't think it's okay, but if I don't...
Have you updated your pay scales as you were required to do by April 2025?
Yes, ma'am, our pay scales have been updated.
You're telling me the information I have that says you have not upgraded them is wrong?
Ma'am, in my prep, I was told we upgraded our pay scales.
Okay, in mine I was told you had not. Let's go back and check that one. And how about the Air Force?
Yes, Senator Warren, same as the Navy, I'm under the information I have is that we have updated our pay scales. And
how long is your waiting list right now?
And right now, we've got about 2,700 with unmet need across the Air Force, and that's absolutely not where we want to be, for sure. We are seeing initial indications that the first child free is having an impact because it's helping us keep people longer. So we are seeing some impact there. We don't have enough time with that policy in place to know for sure. We think we've got about a 7 or 8% bump from that policy all by itself. And absolutely, we are committed to making sure that this number goes down over time and does not creep back up.
Okay.
You have that commitment.
When we say over time, can we just keep in mind that parents can't wait? They don't have a year that they can just set aside while they're waiting around on a 1,400 or 2,700 child wait list. They've got to have childcare now. Our position should be that there are extra slots, so you're there to be able to pick up the slot. So I really want to say, Space Command, Marines, you nailed it. And let's keep it up because that's what we've got to do. We can't say that we are a military that cares about our families if we pretend to provide child care and then we've got a wait list that's got 7,800 babies waiting on it. So I just want to say this is what oversight is about. And I hope when we come back next year, I will be offering congratulations to every one of you because we have no babies waiting for the care they need. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you, Senator Warren.